Kafka knew what modern life would do to us. His books aren't stories, they're warnings. One day, we may wake up and realize we've become Gregor Samsa. Gregor is a victim of the modern world. Through him, Kafka shows how material demands slowly consume the individual and eventually erase him. Gregor is an ordinary man, weighed down by financial obligations, who becomes absorbed by his job almost without noticing. In just a few sentences, Kafka exposes where a life leads when it is driven only by inertia and stripped of purpose. Gregor's existence is routine, reduced to a work-home cycle, empty of human connection. His only link to the outside world is a window and a picture on the wall. Sound familiar? I hope not. In reality, Gregor was driven by a sincere goal to provide for his family. But this way of life showed him no mercy. Kafka's focus on Gregor's relationship with music is no coincidence. Every time his sister plays the violin, Gregor is overcome with emotion, even after he has lost all sense of personal identity. Perhaps this was his true dream, buried beneath material obligations. And perhaps it is the moment we abandon our dreams that we begin walking Gregor's path. Music represents the part of Gregor that no metamorphosis can digest. It is not instinct, it is not survival, it is inheritance. The violin carries centuries of human striving, discipline, and beauty. Every note Grete plays belongs to a lineage of composers, concert halls, and fragile hopes passed from one generation to the next. When Gregor listens, he participates in that lineage. He is no longer a grotesque spectacle crawling on the carpet. He is a member of humanity's invisible choir. Kafka quietly suggests that culture is what anchors us when identity collapses. Gregor loses his profession, his voice, even his place at the family table. But he does not lose his capacity to be moved by art. This capacity becomes proof of his humanity. The lodgers, perfectly normal in appearance, hear the violin with indifference. They measure it in terms of entertainment value. Gregor hears transcendence. The irony is sharp. The insect possesses the deepest aesthetic sensitivity in the room. Music also symbolizes the way masterpieces feed the soul beyond circumstance. Gregor's body is degraded, his future non-existent. Yet beauty still reaches him. It nourishes something incorruptible. Even stripped of language, he understands harmony. Even robbed of dignity, he recognizes devotion in Grete's playing. Art bypasses his broken exterior and speaks directly to his interior life. In that moment, culture becomes a lifeline thrown into isolation. There is something profoundly spiritual in this. Music does not restore Gregor's social identity, but it restores his inner coherence. While the world sees a pest, he feels like a guardian of beauty. He imagines protecting Grete's talent, ensuring her education, elevating her gift. His vision is not practical, it is almost sacred. He wants to build a sanctuary around art, as if culture itself were a temple where humanity survives. Kafka seems to argue that masterpieces outlive our roles, our bodies, even our names. Identity may fracture, but the ability to recognize beauty is a deeper marker of being human.